Hello, welcome to Design Time. I'm Jackie Lacey. I wanted to spend a little time today talking about the growing popularity of Cascade bouquets. We're seeing them suddenly to take preference in the hand-tied or even combining that Cascade portion or updated Cascade to a hand-tied bouquet. And a lot of it has to do with the change in styles for wedding gowns. As we see them starting to go back to a larger skirt, the sleeves are starting to appear again. We're seeing cap sleeves, no more halters, no more of the off-the-shoulder style. And with that, it gives us more opportunity to start building on Cascade. Remember, with the Cascade bouquet, sometimes that means more flowers, which also might mean more income or a higher value for you. One of the things that you want to keep in mind is the way that a bouquet is carried. We've created one today that's a smaller Cascade, but remember, I'm holding it and I'm hopefully much larger than most of the brides that you're working with or anyone that might be carrying a Cascade bouquet. So you want to probably keep it in the 18 to 24 inches for an average style bouquet of immediate price. If you start to get something that's a little bit more updated, it can be elongated. A lot of the brides also will carry a Cascade more to the side for photo opportunities. So we want to really look at what we're trying to create as far as the Cascade is concerned. Because remember, when it comes to a wedding, whomever is wearing the dress, that's generally the first place they start to think. And then second is, what am I going to carry? They get so excited about that. You want to make sure that it is very comfortable. Therefore, weight or balance has to be taken into consideration. If it's really heavy products that you're using, lots of roses or some of the heavy tropical items, you might want to decrease what you're putting it in to make sure that it doesn't add to the weight, because they're going to carry this bouquet for several hours. Now, one thing that I want to talk about while we've got the opportunity, generally people are very frightful of putting stock into foam. I just want to let you know that this bouquet we actually used for another video that was made a week ago. So it's been a week in the cooler with no additional water added. Way to go, Max Life foam, because that's one of the keys. You want to make sure that you're using Max Life holders from Smithers Oasis to help elongate the shelf life of the product. That way you can get your designs done a little quicker. You don't want to wait till the last minute. Also, think about the placement of the product. As you can see, when we look at this bouquet, holding the end of the handle towards my belly button projects the flowers forward. Make sure that you instruct whomever is going to be carrying this that that's the way they want to hold it. It's very comfortable in the hand. Another thing is to instruct them to hold the bouquet just like this. It actually gives them a little more control as they move around. As you can see, I have complete control, but it still keeps it projected forward no matter which hand I might be holding it in. When it comes to color in a Cascade bouquet, today's generation really likes cleaner style. That's why we used only a couple of varieties in here. This could be a very economical bouquet. It has 6 of those beautiful hot pink roses, 6 pieces of stock, which I cut into 2 pieces. Therefore, I could use the extensions of the stock to help accent that line in the design, and it almost looks like we have double product. And then there are 3 Gerber daisies that I've put right in the center there as my focal area. Because Gerber daisies are flat, I have deconstructed them by pulling the petals off and really used them to create a focal area of attention. Sort of looks like that something saying, look at me right here. Now, if we wanted to create a bit more interest in this bouquet, I've also brought in some beautiful mini cymbidium orchids. And if we layered in just a few of those, look at what that color combination does when we start to break up the hot pink and the green. By adding in that beautiful chartreuse green, we can see it makes both colors really pop. Remember, with hot pink and purple, you're going to have a strong red base because you need that color to create both. So think about accenting or contrasting with green or another cool color that will help bring that down. When we use this color combination, it's very friendly to the camera. Also, we've added in just a little bit of whimsy to sort of pull down the formality by adding in little knots of yarn. Today's generation loves that texture, and if we can bring in one more texture at low cost, such as the yarn, it just gives them that little bit of movement. We can see that it really dances around as we're moving the bouquet, sort of catches the eye because it's also the lightest color that's in there. So remember, when you're working with someone to create a beautiful floral display for them to carry during their ceremony, think about what you're doing, what you want to convey, and make it easier for the bride to go through the day carrying something that's lightweight and easy to command. Look at what you're putting in there so that you make sure that you've got a long shelf life, and get that completed. And don't forget a professional finish on the backside, making sure that everything is covered. You want to be as professional as you can be so people start to look at us as professionals and not hobbyists. I hope this will help you a little bit with where we're seeing some of the trends go for weddings. Tune in again next time for Design Time.